Hello and welcome to Crafting by the Falls. My name is Natalie. I want to say thank you so much for coming and spending your time with me. I truly appreciate it. So today I will be doing a review for Paintsomeway. I'm pretty excited to see I have two kits that are painting fairy. And yeah, I can't wait to, I'm sure the quality is going to be fantastic. I just want to remind you that on Tuesdays, I'm going to be doing product reviews. And then on Saturday, I do have the stitch along for European Town. So if you have that kit and you want to come and join us, it's on Saturday. I'll be posting the video, and you can also come over to the Facebook group Crafting by the Falls with Natalie. It is a private group, so it is growing quite quickly. So I'm happy to see so many people coming over and joining us for European Town. So I'm going to pause and I'm going to bring out the kits. And then after we're done reviewing the kits, I'm going to come back on and we'll do a little stitch along. So I'm going to pause and I will be right back. So here is the package that I received from Paintsomeway. And before I forget, I will leave you the links down below in the description box. The link to get you to the store, the link to get you to these kits, and they also have provided me with a discount code, and I will leave that all down below. So here we go. I already told you what's in here, so it's not going to be really a surprise, but which kits did I pick will be a surprise, right? So it is just the thin envelopes, but with these kits, as you know, Painting Fairy comes in these nice envelopes. So we have two. So I guess we'll just start with this one and we'll save this one to the end. So as I mentioned, it is Painting Fairy, and this is the one. Oops. So here we go. Painting Fairy, and this one is called Nutcracker. I'm going to pull it out of the package just so that there's no glare. But these envelopes are always great for storing your projects in. And they're great because they're see-through, and you can also put your chart in there. So I'm going to bring that up. And as I mentioned, this one's called the Nutcracker. And they have several kits to the series. They're like fairy tale. So I just thought these are really cute to work on and not expensive like the big kits over on the website. So everything is, as you can see, stapled together. So I'm gonna flip it this way and let's see how many colors we have. And there's a total of 28. So with that being said, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 backstitch colors. And this one here, 433, is just going to be a backstitch color, and also number 19. If you're new to Painting Fairy, their system of how they put the floss on the cards are different, but this is the color of the floss. Then they also do it in order of the DMC numbers, and these are your symbols that you are going to find on the canvas. So this will be the chart after, and I will just give you a quick glimpse that the paper chart is clear. But when you see the canvas, they're clear too. And you really don't have to refer back to the chart unless you're doing backstitch. So there's the size of the kit. Perfect example. There's your paper, and that's the size of the kit. So I'm going to bring this up and you can have a better look. It is 103 stitches wide by 103 stitches high. So it is a really nice size. As you can see, there's a lot of room on the edges for framing, and they're serged. So I'll bring this up and you can see how great the quality is of the printing. And I have to say, I've been working on European Town and with the Painting Fairy, and the symbols are amazing. It is a whole different game changer from the other kits that have been out there. So I wanted you to see some of the smaller kits that you can get on a lot of the budget-friendly kits, companies, sites. So that's that. And, so with that, we also, I'm going to open this up. This came with the package. So we have one of those metal threaders, and then we have one of those finger protectors. So I'll stick that in there. And then we have some needles. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I have to say, okay, so there is different sizes. I'm gonna, let's see, try to figure this out. You can see these two are smaller. That one's larger. Oh, look at it. Looks like there's different sizes, because these ones definitely look like 11 count. Much, you can see how, I'll bring it up. The eye of the needle is much bigger, and the needles themselves are bigger. This one, the eye is a little bit smaller. So I think by the looks of it. Yes. So we got 3 needles with 3 different sizes. So we got a total of 9 needles. That's great, especially for something so small, right? So I'm going to set this to the side. And you ready to see the floss card? So this one is a paper one. It is a smaller kit, so, but here are the colors. Really nice. And as I mentioned, you can see that they're in DMC order. And these threads are Egyptian cotton, and there is a big difference working with these kits versus the other kits like Joy Sunday or Spring that have the eco threads. These are Egyptian cotton, and they really work out nice. So I'm going to put that here. And of course, there's our little pink ribbon to tie all the colors. So that is the first kit. I'm going to pause and I'm going to bring out the next one. So here is our next kit. And you can tell it's Painting Fairy. So I'm going to pull this out and I'll set that to the side. Put that there. And this is our next one. And this one is called Snow Queen. Again, it is a Painting Fairy, and I'll bring that up. And I think would be so nice about these kits is that these areas are small enough that you could probably stitch up, you know, just one night when you're sitting there. Wouldn't be too overwhelming. And there is some back stitch, but I don't think it's kind of straightforward of just outlining a bit. So again, this one's called Snow Queen. I'll open this up. Again, it's stapled at the top. And we have a total of 25 colors, and we have 2, 4, 6, 7 backstitch colors, and one of them is just the backstitch colors. So I'll set this to the side and we'll take a look at the canvas. Again, even the canvas is really nice to work with. As you can see, it is stiff, but it's not uncomfortably stiff when you go to stitch it, if that makes sense. As you slowly work on it, it does soften up, but not really bad. So you can see that this is 103 wide by 103 high. It is a 14 count. And this is, again, the same size as the last kit. I'm going to put that down so you can see. And the edges are all serged around. And again, we have a lot of room on the outside for any framing. So I'll bring this up. But that's what I was saying. As far as stitching, you know, when you sit down, you can get a block done. And it's not too confetti. You know, simple stitches. I think they would look really cute done up and framed and put in a little girl's room. So that is that. And the glare, sorry. This also came with the same type of package. I think this might be Paintsomeway that adds these versus Painting Fairy. I could be wrong. If anybody knows, let me know. I'm just assuming that because when you do get kits from Painting Fairy, your needles usually come in a package like this. So that's why I'm thinking it's Paintsomeway. So again, we have, yeah, we have the 3 larger ones. And then, but these are the ones, as you can see, they have the gold at the eye of the needle. And they seem to look all really strong. Maybe these are, no, you can see the difference in the size of the eye for these ones. They're close, but, oh, come on. Let's try again. Okay, this isn't working. Oh, there, maybe that's working. You can see a little bit of a difference in the size of the eye. And then there you can see the larger ones. So again, we have 9 needles, which I think is great. Oops. Well, I'll get that later. So, while I'm getting the thread, if you liked this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Just lets me know you're enjoying the content. Ooh, now look at these. Look at that nice blue, 162. There's our purple. Blue. Again, these are Egyptian cotton thread. And the other great thing about Painting Fairy too is you do have the code on the pattern, your canvas, and here, and it is ZZ1894 SO, and oh, bring it up. There we go. We have it there. And then we also have it up here. So it all matches. So I'm going to pause and I'm going to bring out both kits. So there are the 2 kits that I reviewed today. So I would like to say thank you to Paintsomeway for providing me these kits. As I mentioned, I will leave you in the description box the link to get you to Paintsomeway, also the links to get you to these kits, and also I will leave you my discount code. Hey, if you can save a little bit, why not use it, right? It also just lets Paintsomeway know that because of the video that I've put out, you've seen some of their product, and it just makes them know where you're coming from. So if you want to try Painting Fairy cross stitch and, you know, on a bit of a budget, these kits are much cheaper than the larger ones that are out there. So I want to say thank you for coming and spending your time with me. If you would like to come over and join the Facebook group, it is Crafting by the Falls with Natalie. I would love to have you come over. And I'm going to pause and I'm going to bring out my stitching, and we'll just do a little bit of a stitch along. Okay, If you decide to leave right now, I want to say thank you for spending your time with me. And for anybody that's staying, I say thank you. Okay, I'll be right back. Here we go. So this is my fall romantic bike series. This is the last one that I have to work on. And I did have this on a Q-snap, but the hoops that I got last week from VIP, I put it on one of those, and I'm going to try it out. So, I'm going to just see. Hopefully, this will work. So I have to say, so I kind of started practicing, as I mentioned with this one, for the Q-snap in preparation of doing European Town. And it was a matter of getting used to it. But the other thing is I was just holding the hoop in my hand, the Q-snap. But I have to say, I am enjoying, you can't see it, these are the clamps that go onto the desk, and then they clamp the hoop. And it really makes a big difference for the fact that it frees up. You can see both hands. I'm going to see if this is better so that it's not going to cause, is there much shadow? Just going to have to deal with it. It is winter time, and of course there's never enough lighting. So yeah, so I am totally amazed on how much I am enjoying working on now the frames. So maybe it is a new beginning, but I do still like stitching in hand too. And this week I didn't work on any of these kits that I need to finish. I've been really working on just my European Town. That kit is amazing, I will say. I'm loving it. And we got a knot underneath. Is it out? Not quite. Just give me a second here. Where is it? There it is. Oh yeah, you're gonna give me a hard time, right? Hold on. There we go. So, well, maybe I should, let's see. Oh, maybe I should do that. Stitch with my right hand. There we go. Then you won't see so much shadows, right? Okay, I got to train myself here. Yeah. Left hand underneath and right hand on top. You could see I've been stitching with my right hand. I got to train myself again. Left. As you can see, it is new. So what have you been working on? I know, like I say, this year, right at this moment, my goals are, I want to finish up a lot of these unfinished kits. And then, of course, we have the stitch along for European Town. So working on that. And that's going to be a long process. But I have to say, I am enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. So that's great. So as you know, it is the weekend for me. It is Sunday. And I just feel really tired. I was tired all this week, and I was talking to my daughter, and she was feeling the same way, just exhausted. I think it's just that time of year where we're not getting a lot of sunlight. The weather, oh God. This week, actually, it was so warm. It said on my car that it was 11 degrees, and all I was wearing was a sweater over my t-shirt. And I was like, are we actually in January? Yeah, I know last year it was very cold for January. So I'm sure we're gonna get hit February, March, maybe even into April. Winter's gonna hit, because we haven't had a lot of cold. So yes, today is Sunday, and gotta do laundry, which I'm doing now, but I'm staying in my pajamas. Another pajama day. I had running around to do yesterday, so I got everything I had to do done yesterday. And then I had intentions of doing some cooking this week, but I don't feel like it today. So when I was out yesterday getting groceries and stuff like that, I bought a huge bag of spinach. So it will be salad and fish, or salad and chicken. Just gonna make it very simple this week. What's the weather been like around your area? Has it been about the same, or have you been more mild in temperatures? We haven't had a lot of snow. We've had, like I say, the temperatures have been a lot warmer, and I think I only shoveled once or twice, and even what I shoveled wasn't a lot. But we've been getting a lot of freezing rain. Once again, we're having salt shortages. not as bad as we did last year, but for the landscapers that are doing the plowing in that, I guess they're getting the shortages. But I was smart this year and went out and bought myself a big bag. So I shall be good for this year. But I know last year when there was the salt shortage, people were actually buying salt for pools. And they said it did work. Yeah, I don't know. I think everything, this weather is not good for our fruit trees. Everything that's not good. They don't know what season they're in. Nor do we. Oh boy. Had quite a few people come over and join the Facebook group. And if you were one of them, thank you. It's really nice to see the Facebook group growing. Even my channel, every week I get new members, new subscribers, and that's great. Okay, there we go. Am I still in frame? Yes, that's good. Yeah, so today's a really relaxed day. Back to work tomorrow, so always the days off they go by way too fast. Yeah, Sunday I usually do cooking for the whole week, but I don't know. Don't feel like it this week. And it definitely won't hurt me. And I always do like a spinach. I'm doing spinach salad. Last week I had Caesar salad, but this week is spinach, so just throw a little bit of I love goat cheese with the cranberry sauce. So I have that. And then I make caramelized pecans that have, and I can't eat spice, but I can eat these. It has a little bit of cayenne pepper in it. So there's a little bit of spice and It's just a really nice combination. Or sometimes I'll put beets, pickled beets in my salad. So I'm on a bit of a salad kick lately. I'm struggling with this one today. Maybe because it's a smaller hoop. I've had that bigger Q frame for European Town, and plus I think I've been stitching the other way. I've been stitching left hand on the top and right hand on the bottom. But I have to say, when you are using the frames, your stitches do look nice. Oh, come on. Definitely on the struggle bus today. I should just bring this one downstairs and work on this one, because it wouldn't take me long to finish this up. Thing about this one, hold on, I'll see. I'll zoom out right here, but these, can you see right there? These are all French knots, and there's some here, and then there's like another bundle of them over there. I was hoping to get some seed beads and use those instead of doing the French knots. So Someone mentioned these hoops are called locking hoops. And I have to say that they are very tight in keeping your canvas. It's just a little bit of a struggle to get them on. Oh yeah. So once it's on, it's pretty good. Oh yeah. So do any of yous watch Miho? I love watching her stitch, but even when she has that relaxing music on, it's really nice. I know she was doing oh, what was it? It was like a fall stitch along. And that kit, I've always had my eye on it. It is in my basket on Temu. And that's really one that I would love to stitch up. So I think at some point this year, I'm going to pick that one up to stitch on. I think a lot of people like fall. It's such a beautiful picture. And it's 11 count too, right? So, but once again, big kit. The other kit that I plan on getting, it's in my cart. I actually have two in my cart over at Paintsomeway. The Romantic Flower Market. And I've had some people say that they're interested in doing that also. So I think I may get that. And I don't know, maybe I got to figure out time-wise, but when I can put that up. And the other one at Painting Fairy that's on sale is the Ambulite. And it's a really great price. And I forget how many colors, like 100 and... Oh, actually, I have my computer right here. Painting Fairy basket. It has 114 colors. Ooh. And I can just imagine what the floss cards would look like for that one. And so just so you know, price-wise, right now, Painting Fairy has the Romantic Flower Market on for $39.80 US, and the Ambulite is $29.80 so US. So I think for those kits, the size they are, I think it's a great price, and more than likely I will go and purchase those. If I don't plan to even do the Amberlight now, that's fine. At least I have it. So besides that, I have no plans to buy anything else. I do have one in the mail right now. Hopefully it'll come soon, so I can review that. And I have 2 more PR packages sitting here. So next week, let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, next week's gonna be Biggest Crafts, and yeah, these kits are pretty. Can't wait to see that. Yeah, I should take this downstairs. This will take me no time to get this done. I'd love to get my 11 count spring winter one done too. And like I mentioned, I have 2 baskets sitting here on the bed that have kits that have been started. So if I could get it down to 1 basket, that would be great. And then my aunt gave me, oh, I have to put one of her pictures on the sticky board. And then she also finished, you know, the one I used, the Santa Claus at the beginning of my video. She completed that. She enjoys doing 11 counts, so she completed that, but she don't like to backstitch. So I've been slowly working on it. I told her that she will have it for next Christmas. So yeah. So that's that. Okay. Now, I don't know how everybody starts on the hoop when your thread has been cut, but this is kind of what I've been doing, just going under the few stitches. There we go. So yeah, I gotta do that up for my aunt. I think it's so great that you stick around and stitch with me. I like knowing that I'm keeping you company and knowing you're going to watch this. I thank you. One of the things I like doing on the weekend is on the Smithsonian, is it Smithsonian channel? They always, on the weekends, have, I can't even think of the name of the show. But anyways, it always shows a bit of the different states. So say they're talking about Texas, they'll show all different things about Texas and, oh, Aerial America, that's what it's called. I love watching it. And even if I've watched it before, I still watch it again. Just so beautiful. It doesn't matter where they're at. There's always, each place has its own beauty. And I think that's what I find great about traveling is no matter where you go, there's beauty. Oh, I'm starting to get out of frame. So yeah, I like watching that in the morning. That's my, watch that, have my coffee, cross stitch. Maybe I'll put that up there. I think once I finish this thread, I think we'll call it a day for this video. And then I'm gonna go do another load of laundry, a few other things, and then come back because I need to film for European Town. I can't wait to show you what I have gotten done on European Town. I actually looked at the video for last week of where I was, and I'm like, oh my, I did get a lot done. So I'm quite happy with that. So yeah, I almost got all that done already. This wouldn't take me long. I'm taking this downstairs. Hopefully I can finish that this week. That will be my goal. Then I have one kit done. Trying to be disciplined this year. We'll see how long that lasts. We all have great intentions in the beginning of the year, and yeah, don't take long for that to new kits come out. Oh well. Could be worse, right? This is what gives us our joy and happiness. We have great friendships. We're with other people that enjoy the same hobby. So it's just nice knowing no matter where you are, you have people that love doing the same thing as you. There we go. Done. So, I want to say thank you for sticking around, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and I hope you come back next Saturday for the European Town Stitch Along. Okay, well, until next time, take care. Bye for now.